Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Go by the nickname Ginger. It's not cute. Not knowing, let's hug out. This week was an emotionally draining week. I know it was for me. I needed a mental break yesterday. I'm sorry that I wasn't here. It was a slow day. And I said, we're going to make up for everything on Friday. And of course, we've got the weekend edition. It was just emotionally draining. I just needed to just take a step back and just, get in the car, take a long ride because I can't drive right now. A long ride and just kind of like decompress. So much going on. And when you think about it, where do we go from here? What happens next? I think that as a country, around the world, because racism is everywhere, to coming together as a whole, I think you got to like look within yourself to be kind. I know I always say that that simple four-letter word, be kind. And maybe you wouldn't push a cop down. I mean, a cop wouldn't push a person, a 75-year-old man in Buffalo. That was so disturbing. The man fell back. He hit his head. He was bleeding. I hear he's in serious but stable condition. To that young officer, that could have been your grandfather. Could have been your dad. The respect, the kindness. He just approached you to ask a question. Who knocks down a senior citizen? There have been so many incidents, displayed across the country. And I just think that the world can be better. I think that with people being cooped up with this pandemic, a lot of people, just a lot of pent up, who would have thought that 2020 would have turned out this way? I bet we was thinking, bye 2019. Yes, it's going to be a new year. Child, ever since Kobe died, it has been one thing after another. Let's talk about Kanye West. I know I normally don't talk about Kanye, but I think we're seeing a different Kanye. Over the past week, he has given to the families of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, who would have been 27 today, to the family of George Floyd, even set up a college fund for George Floyd's 6-year-old daughter. He's making donations to Black-owned businesses. So this brings up the question, is he still supporting Trump? Is he still wearing that Great America hat? Make America great again, whatever they say. People are saying that there was a method to the madness with Kanye. He only did it to help people get out of jail with his wife, Kim Kardashian's effort on prison reform. He's joined the protesters in Chicago. Was it all a ruse? Did he get close to Trump? Will he support him as he tries to go for the White House again? Will Kanye run for president in 2024? It's interesting because it's always something different. It's always something different with Kanye. So we're going to see what happens there. Oprah Winfrey is presenting a 2-night special surrounding racial inequality in our country. Where do we go from here? Tuesday and Wednesday on OWN, all the Discovery channels. She's bringing together Black thought leaders. You got politician Stacey Abrams. You have the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms. You got Ava DuVernay. It's going to be interesting how, as the conversation, the dialogue continues. Jeannie Mai. Thank y'all. I don't know why we get her name right. Wait, I interviewed her years ago. Jeannie Mai. She's on The Real. And with Amanda Seales leaving, a lot of people saying, was it Lonnie Love? Did she not get along with her? She said, it was not Lonnie Love. That's all she would say. It was not Lonnie Love. But Amanda Seales, she quit The Real this week. Shawn Robinson from Access Hollywood. She was on the show for years. She left a few years ago, and now she's kind of hinting what was the relationship like with her and Billy Bush. They worked on the show from 2004 and 2015. She left a message like, you're so conscious now, but what about the Black woman that you worked with for so many years? I'm sure it was interesting because I think his ego is probably a lot, but Shawn Robinson is shining a light on that. I know y'all tired of Jason Mitchell, but dude is in trouble again. He has a $70,000 credit card bill straight out of Compton, The Shy, Dude, Jason, why are you ruining your career like this? It's not good. Any fans of the new version of The Wiz? It's going to be playing for 24 hours straight. There is a YouTube channel called The Show Must Go On. This is the version 2015 with Mary J. Blige and Queen Latifah. It's going to air for 48 hours straight. The show must go on, where they just do nothing but show the new Wiz. Gabrielle Union. It ain't over till it's over. NBC says there was no discrimination against Gabrielle, and the reason why she was let go from America's Got Talent. For those who are wondering why she's fighting this, she got paid millions on this show. She'll probably win her discrimination suit because of the climate that we're in, but she is saying her husband, Dwayne Wade, the basketball superstar, said their family's being watched. She said it was toxic, it was racist on there, sexist on the show. She also said she was threatened through her lawyer if she went through with the probe. Will she win this suit? I think she enjoyed being on America's Got Talent. She certainly made a lot of money, but she did not like the way she was shown the door. There was probably tension from the door, because Gabrielle Union is a very strong woman, but she is now suing NBC, Simon Cowell, the production company, everybody in a new discrimination suit. I have been talking about this virtual graduation for the class of 2020. They've moved the date, y'all. It's Sunday afternoon, YouTube at 3 o'clock. You got the Obamas, Lizzo, Beyonce, BTS, Lady Gaga, Tracee Ellis Ross. Dear class of 2020, because of COVID-19, they just got the short end of the stick, but this is going to be a wonderful celebration. Sunday, everybody, they've changed the date. Sunday at 3 p.m., a virtual celebration for the graduating class of 2020. Let me tell you about some things going on this weekend. Had Prince lived, he would have been 62 years old. Bruce Lee, okay, I got all my facts right. He died in 1973 at the age of 32, and ESPN is doing a 30 for 30 documentary on his life Sunday night at 9 called Be Water. He had an amazing career for the short span of his life. The movies, which are like cult classics, you get to see just what made Bruce Lee so special. Yvonne Orji, she plays Molly on Insecure Saturday night on HBO. It's her first comedy special. I never knew that she was so funny, and she is funny. She goes back home to Africa. You see her brand of comedy. For those, she's like, don't hate me because I play Molly. Her and Molly, by the way, Molly and Issa, by the way, are going to try to mend their friendship. There's only 2 episodes left of Insecure. I've loved this season of Insecure and how they talk about how friendships can break down over misunderstandings and not communications. It's life, y'all. I just love, y'all know Issa Rae is like my dream interview, and I would just love to tell her why she decided to step into that, because relationships should be discussed. Not only that, relations that happen in our country, for simple one simple word, 4 letters, kind. I think of more people with just more conscious and kind, and not judging someone because of their sexuality or color of their skin, or because they don't like strawberry ice cream and you do. Should everyone speak up? If you see something wrong, you should. We've been hearing more retractions and apologies, and it's just like, it's a lot. Hopefully this can be the path of something really good. Normally when you go through something, turbulent or bad, there's some good waiting on the other side, and hopefully it is. With going through this pandemic, going through what we see in the aftermath of George Floyd, racism is being filmed today. It's being filmed for people who want to act like jerks. You're being filmed. Some people are like mocking the camera too. You're being filmed, and you could lose your job. People You can say, well, I'm a good person, but you just weren't acting like a good person just right there because everything is being filmed. Kind, I think if people just took the time to be kind. You know, there are a lot of miserable people out there. These old keyboard gangsters and stuff like that. And most of y'all are used to me. But newcomers, you always got to find some slick one. You snatch them up, and then they know how to act accordingly when you come to the channel. It's not cute not knowing, and it really goes for anything that's happening in life. If you see something wrong, you're not comfortable with it, speak up. Speak up about what's wrong. And you never let anybody abuse you. Never. And I mean, and mentally too. Sometimes a lot of cruel people will want to tear you down or take the light off of you if you're shining, if you're thriving, because they don't know how to thrive. My favorite saying, people who do upset people who don't. Don't be jealous of that person. You do something. You get up and do something. You know, if you don't know what it is that you do, then ask God to point it your way. But there are so many cruel people in life today. And I just think that to be kind. I know you're watching this channel saying, this girl is schizophrenic. She goes from here to there. But I know yesterday, just taking a step back and just kind of like taking like a mental day, just to give me some perspective. I do, like God, I want to say, I not only want to say the right thing, but who can we touch today to lift their spirits up? I know I like to be jokey and making people laugh, but what can we say to uplift someone? I have a great weekend feature, by the way, y'all. Check it out. Tech Life Steph. You'll notice what you see, the new designs and the graphics. She put all of that together, wanted to freshen things up. She's doing our weekend editions, and the weekend editions are hot because it gives you a preview of everything that's going to be coming up, because it's not cute not knowing. Let's hug it out. I love y'all. Really do. I hope it is a great weekend. Check out the weekend edition. Leave a comment and let me know. It's a little different. It's produced. This right here is just me and the phone. But the weekend edition is much more produced and professionally done, and styles and pictures and all of that good stuff. So check it out and let me know what you think. Where's my trusty stylie that I lost? I'm always losing stuff around here. Okay. I don't know. It's right here. I've got my trusty stylie. I hope you guys have a great weekend, afternoon, night. I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing.